As I was sanding this, I noticed there's a nice knot here that could use some CA glue. I'm going to test filling this void and then sanding it down quickly. I'm going to get my CA glue out, activator, and I'll give it a try, see how it works. So this is a Starbond black medium CA glue Starbond accelerator. Let's go ahead and fill this gap. Quite a bit of void right here. I'll go ahead and sand that down. I see a little bit more void in here. I'll get this sanded down and then put a second layer on. I can't believe how fast this thing sets up. So that's 180 grit. You can see there's still more void here. So it's sunk down there quite a bit. Taking a lot of this glue. Maybe I should work on this guy right here. Maybe this will be more reasonable. Well, I'm not going to quit till that thing's filled up. One of the problems is this glue is tougher than the wood. It's actually harder to sand down than the wood around it, so I'm going to go get some 80 grit. Yeah, I think that makes the job easier. Some 80 grit. I'm going to fill a little bit more here, but this is completely full. It's completely flush with the wood right now. So I'm going to hit it with some 180 after I finish that guy. I like how fast you can get at it. I mean, it's 20 seconds later and I'm sanding. I'm going to go over it one more time with the 180. I actually really like how this turned out. And it's completely flush, no voids at all. I really had my doubts at first. I think just getting the 80 grit out and then the 180 after it. But yeah, I might even fill this one. This one was real quick. It's completely flush. So I ended up using this on 6 knots on these 2 boards. And I really liked the way they came out, but it was a lot of work. I'd be interested in your experience with the CA glue, whether you use this traditional wood filler or sawdust and glue to fill in these voids. I was surprised at how much glue I actually used and how hard it was to sand. It's much harder than the wood around it. So let me know in the comments what grit sandpaper you use for sanding this down and then what grit you use for finishing it off. I used 80 grit and then I finished it off with 180. And it sure is smooth. So let me know what your experience is with this CA glue.